Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're going to demystify the completely chaotic, kind of frustrating, but absolutely rewarding process of building a functional AI image workflow from scratch. If you've ever looked at AI generation and thought it was just typing a prompt and waiting for magic, well, we're about to look under the hood. We're breaking down a raw, real-time builder's journey inside ComfyUI, exploring exactly what it takes to construct a working digital machine.
So, to make sense of this live session, we've broken it down into 4 quick steps. 1. Prepping the AI system. 2. Building the image workflow. 3. Troubleshooting AI fails. And 4. Up next, AI video models.
All right, starting off with Section 1, Prepping the AI system, dealing with updates and hiccups. Before we can actually create any digital art, we've got to face the cold, hard reality of software maintenance. The instructor literally starts out dealing with super slow internet and system updates before any real work can even happen. We've all been there, right? It's a great reminder that behind every seamless AI image is just a human battling their Wi-Fi router.
And this perfectly illustrates that mandatory foundational work. You can't just hit generate and pray. First, you have to update ComfyUI itself. Then, go hunt down very specific custom nodes, stuff like KJ nodes and IP Adapter Plus. Finally, do a complete restart of the manager to get moving. It's basically a digital construction site, and these are the safety checks you absolutely have to clear before laying a single brick.
Okay, moving on to Section 2, Building the image workflow, or wiring the machine.
With the software finally updated and the system rebooted, we get to the really fascinating part. We're wiring this machine together. Our goal here is to generate a cohesive interior design room. Just as a quick refresher for context, nodes are basically your digital Lego bricks. Each one has a specific job, and you connect them with virtual wires, passing data down a chain to build your final output.
The core workflow the instructor builds here gets pretty specific. First, we've got the load image nodes bringing in furniture, like our sofa. Those wire directly into a concatenate multi-node to literally smash those visual elements together. Then, it flows into a resize image node, targeting the longer side, straight into the K-sampler, which is the actual brain doing the heavy lifting of the generation. And finally, out through a VAE decode node so you can actually see the image.
So the whole goal of this incredibly intricate web is actually quite simple. Take those raw inputs, like our sofa, and place them perfectly into a newly generated interior design space.
Which brings us to Section 3, Troubleshooting AI fails, because things definitely go wrong. As anyone who has worked with AI knows, the builder's journey is never a straight line. You wire everything perfectly, hit run, and, well, what do you do when the AI just spits out a totally confusing, messy disaster of an image? Because that's exactly what happens here. The initial result is frankly terrible. But you don't panic, you stop, you diagnose, and you debug. So to figure this out, the instructor feeds their workflow into a Comfy helper agent, and the advice is super precise. First, bump the steps up to somewhere between 20 and 30. Next, change the scheduler over to Keras. Crucially, and this is a big one, completely bypass the Lightning LoRa because it was literally destroying the image quality. And finally, swap out the standard resize for resize v2. That is real AI engineering right there, just methodically tweaking the variables.
But the real aha moment? That happens when they take that advice, ditch the problematic LoRa entirely, and pivot over to the Flux model. The Flux model kicks in and instantly delivers a vastly superior, incredibly clean interior image. It just goes to show, sometimes your wiring is right, but the base model itself just isn't up to the task.
To totally lock in that win, the instructor fine-tunes one last critical setting, the CFG, which dictates how strictly the AI follows your prompt. They dial it in to exactly 5.5. Not 5, not 6, exactly 5.5 is the magic number here to balance creative freedom with that strict interior design goal.
All right, wrapping up with Section 4. Up next, the AI video frontier. With the image workflow completely debugged and proven, the session actually shifts gears and gives us a really exciting look at what's coming next. So is video the next AI frontier? Well, the instructor makes it clear that while static images are great, the upcoming classes are diving entirely into video.
We are talking about a massive leap forward here. The upcoming tech on the docket is wild. The VAN model, the LTX model, full-on audio lip-syncing for multiple characters, generating multi-shot videos, and even 3D video. The complexity is going to skyrocket,
but the creative potential is just off the charts.
Honestly, this whole session perfectly captures the reality of working with AI right now. It's not always glamorous. You wrestle with frustrating software paths and messy updates today just so you can unlock that totally magical multi-shot video generation tomorrow.
We've seen exactly what it takes to conquer a ComfyUI workflow for images today. But as this tech evolves from static pixels to dynamic, lip-synced 3D video, the only question left is, what incredible world are you going to build next? Thanks for hanging out for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.